Boom, boom, boom. Hitting the live button. Boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom. There it is. What's going on, everybody? Andrew Wall here with another Creator Masterclass Live. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're doing live coaching for creators to help you guys out. We're going to be focusing on my patrons, of course, as we do in every single live stream. However, in between helping out patrons and giving them advice on their channel, of course, all of you guys have the opportunity to ask your questions in chat live. I'm here to give you as much advice as I possibly can to help you out. Thank you to Wazup and Reggie and Wafello and Siler for being here early on the live stream. I appreciate you guys being hardcore fans. And today's agenda is packed with great advice. And so we're going to start things off like we promised last live stream with Wafello. He has a bunch of questions as an insider patron. So I'm going to go through all of his questions for his channel. He's a magic YouTuber. And I've got some interesting information for you to increase your views in terms of your content strategy. I think there's a big opportunity for Wafello to do learning-based content to grow your channel. Everybody else can definitely take some advice here from this scenario in terms of how you think about your content strategy. Then after that, I've got a brand new patron, Avrona. Somebody ended up becoming my patron and wanted me to review somebody else's channel. They gifted patronage and a channel review to someone else. So Avrona is a channel that we're going to cover doing Pokemon the trading card game content. I've got some advice on how to do better YouTube research and how to expand beyond your current subject to multiple subjects, maybe a subtopic within your subject to grow your YouTube channel. Avrona will be able to benefit from that. Then we're going to do as many check-ins with my other patrons as possible. Crypto for the People started doing custom thumbnails on this channel. I've got some tips and tricks to help with that. Jeff TV made another video that blew up. It ended up surprising me how these 30-second YouTube videos are working, so we're going to check in with him. M&J TV tested out this new live streaming strategy I pitched last stream, ended up resulting in an insane amount of money coming in through his channel, but there may need to be some tweaks there. I think he got like something like 750 super chat dollars with my strategy in comparison to his normal amount, which was much less. Let's talk about that later. And of course, Echo Gaming made a godlike thumbnail that I want to show you guys, and maybe we'll talk about why it's a better thumbnail. So cool. Let me know if everything looks good and sounds good in chat. Give me some thumbs up emojis if the quality is there on the stream. We'll make sure it's good. And let's kick things off. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. The tweet has been sent. Wafello, you're up first, amigo. And so, sorry we had to kind of put you on the back burner last time, man, but we got packed with so many agenda items last time. So Wafello, if you're not already familiar, is a magic and entertainment-based channel with this gentleman that's just so bubbly. He has such a infectious personality, and he's working really hard to try to grow his YouTube channel. So here's his channel right here. We've done a channel review previously on the channel, but he's got some follow-up questions to see if he can grow, and he's taken some of my advice along the way, like changing some of his thumbnails, changing his avatar, and he's in the process of getting a new banner. He's working on his content strategy. Things are really shaping up. So I've got some big, mind-blowing advice for you on this live stream. So the first part that he's asking about is, you always hear consistency on your YouTube channel is key. Does uploading more times per week help you when your channel is very small? Now, I've got an entire video about upload frequency that will be coming out in the future, but we'll cover some of those concepts. Now, is 3 times a week better than 1 time a week is the question. So here's the real answer to this question. If anyone ever tells you 1 time a week, 3 times a week, 5 times a week, every day, twice a day, or gives you a specific number of videos that you should be uploading every single week, if anybody ever tells you that that's the truth, if they ever tell you the algorithm likes that more, or what have you, they're an amateur. They have no idea what they're talking about. That's not how you do professional, expert content strategy on YouTube. That's just not the way it works. Here's the way it actually works. You have 3 motivations as a creator that you need to balance. And when you answer a question like, how often should I upload? you should be thinking about these 3 motivations and which one of these 3 motivations is the most important for you. So motivation number 1 is audience growth. Obviously, getting more subs, getting more views, growing your channel. But that's not the only motivation, and that's the motivation that people focus on way too often. There are 2 other motivations that are critically important to making decisions like upload frequency, like your financial goals. What are your financial goals? Do you need to make a certain amount of money to buy equipment? Are you looking to do this part-time? Are you looking to do full-time? What are you looking to do? You need to know what your financial goals are. And number 3 motivation is your creative needs. You need to fulfill yourself creatively and have fun. Perhaps there's emotional needs that you're getting from your YouTube channel. Perhaps you want that positive feedback from the audience to feel good about yourself, etc. These are 3 different types of motivations to make content. And before you can answer a question about what upload frequency is best for you, you need to know which one of these 3 motivations is the most important to you. So I'll just tell you an A versus B scenario. So Wafello may be asking himself, okay, well, scenario A is I make 1 video per week, and that 1 video I make per week is it's something I love making, and it's going to get 1,000 views each. But in total, with that strategy per week, I'm only going to make, in this example, I'm only going to make $50. Okay. Scenario 2 is he uploads 7 videos per week, and he hates making most of those videos. In total, those videos will get 1,500 views per week, and he'll make $100. So he'll make double the money. Which one do you choose? Let me know which one you would choose in chat. A or B? Isn't that a complicated question to answer? Is there a correct answer there? Well, in one scenario, you're making content you love, but it gets less views and you're making less money. In the other scenario, you're making content you hate, but it's getting more views and you're making more money. So which one do you pick? The only way to really decide what your perfect upload frequency is for your channel is to decide what your highest priority is. If your highest priority is audience growth, then you should choose scenario B, because that's going to give you the most audience growth. If your highest priority is your financial goals, then you should pick scenario B, because in scenario B, where you're making more videos, you're making more money. Choose that one. If your creative needs are your most important thing in your hierarchy, then you should be choosing scenario A, doing 1 video per week that you love, but you're sacrificing audience growth and financial goals in return for those creative needs. That is the correct answer to what the best number of uploads are. That applies to every single one of you watching the live stream right now. What's up, Echo? What's up, Spooby HD? Good to see you. Clash, good to see you as well. Sis Bros. That's the way to think about it. Not 1 per week, 3, 5, 7. All of those answers are garbage answers. Don't listen to anyone that tells you a specific number of videos per week. Cool? Figure out your motivations. Audience growth, financial goals, creative needs. Pick which one's at the top of the hierarchy, and that determines how many videos you should be releasing per week. So if audience growth is your number 1 goal right now, then you need to be choosing an upload frequency that is going to give you the highest level of audience growth for your particular channel. So that means that you are going to need to experiment with your resources that you're investing, Wafello, into your channel. And in your case, the majority of the resources you're investing is time. So how do you trade time for audience growth? Since audience growth is your number 1 goal, you're replying in chat right now, right? So if you say only have 10 hours per week, how do you invest that 10 hours to get the maximum amount of views and minutes watched on YouTube? So you have to experiment with different video formats. Some formats are going to take you 5 hours to make. Some formats are going to take you all 10 hours to make. Other formats are going to take you 2 hours to make. So you have to experiment between your time investment and that audience growth, and then that's going to determine what your optimal upload frequency is. Cool? I know that's not an ice cold 5 videos per week answer, but that wouldn't be the correct answer for anyone. Cool. Here's the next question from Waffello. Is focusing on more shareable and viral-worthy content more important than getting a higher quantity of videos produced? I'm not going to go all the way into this one, but I do have some really practical and useful advice that I want to share with you. So I don't think that viral is your thing in particular. You can try it, but I think that your opportunity, because you're so friendly, because you're such a appealing host, is for you to potentially look at learning content, educational content. I think that that's the big opportunity. So anybody out there who's looking into a particular niche, you need to do your research on Google Trends. And if you look at magic content, which is what Waffello's doing, go ahead and select worldwide, select the past 90 days, and go ahead and look at YouTube search and see what is being searched on YouTube around your topic, of course. And if you look at the top subjects for magic, essentially on YouTube, it's magic tricks, it's reveals. People like dogs for some reason, but tutorials are a part of the equation, coin magic, and certainly card magic is really, really popular. How to do a magic trick is there as well. Learning content through my research here for magic tricks is a huge cash cow on YouTube. So I went ahead and searched on YouTube to see how to do magic tricks and just to see what kind of traction they were getting. And magic trick tutorial videos get an insane amount of views. Top 20 easy magic tricks you can do. Best rubber band trick ever. These are all multi-million view videos. Easy ways to do magic tricks. Simple magic tricks XYZ. You know a ton of magic tricks. And if you're looking to get audience growth right now, Waffello, you can get suggested views off of all of these magic trick videos on the platform. Teaching one trick at a time. Or doing a compilation of top tricks and best tricks that you can do. And so I think that this is your big opportunity for your channel, not necessarily doing these kind of videos you're doing right now that are getting minimal traction, a couple hundred views, sometimes 1,000 views. These are attempting to go viral and be shared. It's not working yet. So try doing learning content and using your magic trick knowledge and making the learning part of it way more obvious. Magic tricks with these objects. For example, right here, this video, it should be how to do this specific magic trick with a hat or whatever. That's it. Handcuff escape videos. These are awesome videos. How about how to do a handcuff escape? How about how to do an underwater handcuff escape? Teaching people how to do this. Juggling around the playground. It's a cool video. Why don't you teach people how to juggle? Why don't you teach people how to jump and juggle? Why don't you teach people how to train to do juggling? You have all of these skills. Why don't you teach people all of these skills in how-to videos? That's a huge opportunity. Take a look at these thumbnails and titles right now, everybody. Look at this thumbnail right above my head. You see that twisty finger thumbnail? Is that not one of the most ice-cold killer thumbnails you've ever seen? 15 magic tricks that you can do. And it's somebody twisting their freaking finger. I mean, that is so clickable. As soon as I saw this thumbnail stands out amongst all the other magic trick thumbnails on YouTube. So I went to this channel, and I want you to take a look here. Look at these gorgeous magic trick thumbnails. Hey, what's up, Tom Nash? Good to see you in chat. By the way, I did an interview with Tom Nash, who's in chat right now, a fellow YouTube expert, and he's going to have an interview with me on his channel here soon, so there you go. Also, shout out to Sysbros and Ultra Aided Rated A. Great to see you guys in chat. Glad you're here. MJKJ's here as well. So take a look at these ice cold killer thumbnails. Aren't they amazing? And they're all so clear. Let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can check them out. They're just so good. It's so clear what the value is that you get from this learning content. 15 magic tricks with playing cards, magic tricks revealed. Look at that thumbnail. It's so clean. It's so easy to understand. 18 magic tricks you can do. It lets everybody know that it's an accessible magic trick that anybody can do. And the thumbnail is super eye-catching for that reason. They're all 8 magic tricks you can do. So the reason why I'm pointing out these you can do videos, Waffello, is if you do like kind of magic tricks for noobs or magic tricks for the everyman type of videos, you can get tons and tons of views if you have these demonstrable thumbnails that show the magic trick in a really clear and eye-popping way, like this channel does. I'm going to link this channel in chat right now for the record so that all of you guys can see it. These thumbnails are amazing. This is incredibly clear learning value. This isn't just for magic trick channels, y'all. This is anybody who wants to do educational content. Take a look at these thumbnails and how accessible they make these inaccessible concepts through these clear thumbnails and clear titles. They're making all of these magic tricks super accessible for everyone. And that's why they're getting hundreds of thousands of views, and they're getting millions of views on their top videos. All of you need to pay attention to this channel and this strategy if you're trying to do educational content. Cool? I hope that helped, Wafello. All right, your next question was, any suggestions for professional banners? I did already refer you to this graphic designer. She does custom art for me for TGN. She's made about a couple thousand thumbnails for us and all of our channel art for TGN. She's amazing. Her name is Nancy Teeple. She's the person I refer everyone to. I posted a link to her in chat. If any of you want to work with her, drop my name. Let her know that Andrew Wall referred you, and she will provide you with her services. She does custom drawings from scratch. Gorgeous work, and her prices are very reasonable. I don't get any commission off of recommending this. This is just somebody I genuinely recommend if you're looking for a custom avatar, custom banner, and you're looking to get an original look. This is an artist that I very highly recommend. She's done TGN, MF Pallytime, XP Gamers, a bunch of people. So there you go. I highly recommend Nancy Teeple. Great. You mentioned that you do car jam videos. Yeah. Some of the most popular videos on this channel, for all of you guys to know, is you guys are familiar with car jams, right? Where you're just basically just jamming out to a track. I love these videos on his channel. Oh, no. Don't play the music. Okay. So he's just in the car rocking out to these songs, like having an amazing time. People who love these videos. They get like 8,000 views, what have you. Should you stop doing this content is the question. Because you're getting copyright claims and potentially you're open to copyright strikes because you're playing just full-blown tracks you don't have the rights for. I agree. Cut these forever. You're putting your channel at risk. And more each day, doing copyright music on your channel, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on everywhere is becoming higher and higher risk. Don't do these videos anymore. Cut them forever. Cool. All right. And your final question, Wafello, is, are any of my thumbnails good? So let's take a look at that really quick. 2 of your thumbnails are good. Recent thumbnails. And I want to point out why they're good and also how they can improve. Welcome everybody in chat. If you're what is a fair price to pay for a thumbnail is the question in chat. I'll answer that in just a moment. From like a pro graphic designer. Yeah, I do have an answer for that. So this, will I save my shredder from $200? Will I save my $200 from this shredder? This thumbnail we worked on together, Wafello, it's one of your strongest thumbnails, and it got more views than a lot of your videos on your channel. Because the focus is obviously your money's about to go into the shredder, you're about to lose your money. This thumbnail could have been very much improved, though, with you being much larger in the thumbnail and your face being much larger here. And so right now you're just kind of looking at the camera seriously in this thumbnail. What you should be doing is being shocked that your $200 is about to get shredded. You should be like, oh, or ah, in that thumbnail. It would have probably doubled the views if you were shocked. And you made your face huge. Like, no, maybe trying to reach out to stop the money. I know you're in a straitjacket, but like trying to straitjacket reach out to it and be like, ah, that would have made that thumbnail way more clickable if you were shocked. Right now, you're to look like, I'm a badass in this jacket. I'm not worried about my money. Like, you should be very worried about your money. That's the whole point of the video, is that you're very worried about your money being shredded. Cool? That was a very good thumbnail otherwise, though, in terms of the composition. And the best thumbnail you made otherwise is this world record thumbnail right here. This is probably your best thumbnail. And it's one of your highest viewed videos, too, recently. It just says world record, point, and then there's dice on the table. Recreating dice tricks challenge. So right here, you're saying world record. It's best, one of the content values you want to go after. Recreating a trick challenge. It's learning and it's challenge. So you got 3 of the most important content values out there. You've got best, you've got learning, you've got challenge with that thumbnail title combo, and it got more views because you delivered more value. Good job. Could have improved this thumbnail though. Like, you look like you don't care about whether you're going to break the world record right here. You're about to break the world record? Like, you should be like excited. You're about to have a groundbreaking experience. You should look way more concerned or way more interested that you're about to break a world record with your face here in this thumbnail. That would have drastically improved the views on this video. It could have been a 10,000 view video if you had that in the thumbnail. You're like, oh, or like, oh, you're really focusing on it. You're like, oh. You guys know what I'm talking about. If he was like, oh, or oh, and you're like, you don't know whether you're going to break the world record, or you're just like perplexed by it. Oh, that would have generated way more views. Otherwise, fantastic thumbnail. Cool. But the thumbnails you should be I think you should focus on magic learning content, and your learning content should be inspired by this magic learning channel. I think you can crush and get suggested views all day off of these magic trick videos. All right? Wafello, channel follow-up complete. Thank you for being such a fantastic patron, Wafello. Beautiful. Let me take a few questions from chat. Thank you everybody else who has joined Creator Masterclass. If you haven't spoken up in chat yet, let me see you. I want to see who all is in chat today. Wafello, I hope that was useful for you. Cool. Oh man, this next one's going to be so interesting. Whew, this next one's hot. But let me get some coffee and take some questions from you guys. The question was from Echo earlier. The question was, what is a fair price to pay for a thumbnail? Dramatic pause. Okay. A fair price to pay for a thumbnail is between $25 to $50 US for a thumbnail. 25 to 50. If you can find somebody who's efficient, 25 to 50. If it's a newer graphic designer, a freelancer that's in college, you can probably get them for 25. If you got somebody with a few years experience, you're going to pay 50 for a thumbnail. That's a fair price. 25 to 50. I wouldn't pay less than that. You're going to get a garbage designer. Alrighty then. The question from Tom Nash is, my only comment is that red arrows usually point to a negative outcome, while green for a positive outcome, like a new record. Maybe a green arrow? Yeah, I don't recommend using green arrows because green arrows are not alarming. They are not eye-catching. There's a reason why everybody uses red arrows on YouTube. Red arrow pointing to red circle. If it was a green arrow pointing to a green circle, there's nothing to worry about there. There's nothing to be alarmed about. There's nothing to catch your attention. The reason why red works is evolutionary. We were all cavemen not too long ago, and we are alarmed, and it catches our attention to see the color red, blood red. That is the most eye-catching color. That's why stop signs are red. That's why stop lights are red. That's why the most important cautions and warnings in our societies are red. Because whenever we see red, we're alarmed, we perk up. It's a survival instinct because red is the color of blood. So red is better. Wow. Did I blow your mind? Wow. That's also why all restaurant branding is red too, because you're attracted to blood. Like the color of blood makes you hungrier. That's why Pizza Hut's red. That's why McDonald's is red. That's why every restaurant is a red color. All the chains have red. Makes you hungry, because blood makes you hungry. Wow. By the way, guys, if you guys have not already subscribed to Tom Nash, Go ahead and subscribe to Tom Nash. Click his avatar here in chat, and I'll actually drop a link to his channel in chat right now. Tom Nash is a great guy. Had a great conversation with him, and I'm going to have Tom on my channel soon, and we're going to talk gaming. So he does YouTube tips and tricks as well, and he has a different background than me in terms of he used to have a consulting background prior to getting into the game here, and it's interesting to get a different perspective on YouTube and on growth, and to get different ideas than just my own. I have my own background from the MCN space, from producing my own content, what have you. Tom has a different background, and so it's good to get a more diverse perspective on YouTube and growing your channel. All right. Last question here is a follow-up from Wafello. You mentioned that changing your channel name to Andrew Parker. Still haven't done this. What about it? All my Twitter and Instagram handles are at Wafello. So what I would recommend doing, if you are going to commit to Andrew Parker, which I think Andrew Parker is a much stronger name than Wafello for you in the long run, especially if you're doing magic content. It's all about you. The channel is about Andrew Parker. Wafello is just something, in my opinion, that's getting in the way of people experiencing Andrew Parker. But I've already brought that up. But I think you just change the name of your channel, keep your channel, obviously, to Andrew Parker. Your Twitter account, change the name of your Twitter account to Andrew Parker, and find a handle. Try to find a handle that is Andrew Parker related to change that to, and also Instagram to change that to. That is common. So what I mean by that is this. Have you ever used NameChecker? You ever used NameCheck before? I'll show it to you on the screen right now. You guys ever use NameCheck? I'll post a link to it in chat right now. NameCheck is a fantastic platform that tells you the availability of a particular name on the internet. So if you typed in Andrew, I'm sure Andrew Parker is not available on anything. Yeah, it's not available on anything. So if you went like, so instead of Andrew Parker, you could, you know, try some sort of variation of Andrew Parker for your other avenues to see if you can secure that or change your account to that, like the Andrew Parker, something like that. I think Andrew Parker is going to be a fairly common name, but the .com's available, Facebook's available, etc. Maybe the Andrew Parker doesn't make sense. You could find something. Find some combination related to Andrew Parker and secure it. Even if it's Andrew_Parker or something like that. Use NameCheck to go find that, and then go change your Twitter and Instagram handles to that. And then make sure you change your links on your channel and stuff over to your new handle. But yeah, NameCheck. It's the bomb. Cool. Great. So, oh no, you're not supposed to see this Amazon page yet. Okay, here comes a channel review. New patron incoming. New patron is here, Avrona. Our new patron came on board, and this patron, interestingly, this is the first time this has happened since I started my Patreon and people started paying to be my insiders and what have you. Someone became my patron so that they could help someone else, and that's a beautiful thing. So that's wonderful. Dale Taylor ended up becoming my patron. Guardian Angel Dale Taylor ended up becoming my patron so that I would review their friend, I assume. Didn't really get to know your relationship with this channel. You've been helping them, and you'd like to give them additional help growing their channel. So Guardian Angel Dale Taylor became my patron to help out another creator. That's good karma right there. That's great. So this next channel, Avrona, is a Pokemon trading card game channel. And there's a big opportunity, I think, here to expand and to grow. So this is something that I'm really, really interested to show. And it's something that, how do you translate a difficult to show thing like a card game, like a hardcore card game that has tons of information on each card in real life into a YouTube video effectively? This is something that's very difficult to do. You know, games like Hearthstone have been able to do it because they're designed to be seen, you know, on a small screen on your mobile phone. But physical card games, it's much more difficult to pull that off. So this is going to be a review to help that channel expand their content strategy, to improve their current strategy. This is a smaller channel at early stages. Let's go. Hold on, I just got a new patron right now. I'm not going to show their email with the notification, but Clash Bashing just became my patron during the stream. Thank you. Next stream, you're going to be getting that channel review. Oh man, never got one during the stream before. That's wonderful. Clash Bashing just became my next patron. Thank you very much. Everybody, show Clash Bashing some love in chat with some heart emojis or something. Thanks, man. Thanks for becoming my patron. I really appreciate you. Beautiful. Yeah. So you're going to be next in queue for my next live stream. That's great. Great. So Avrona, we need to get back to you. Avrona is in chat right now. Thanks for becoming a patron for me. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so Slylier. Is it Slylier? Is that person I mentioned a moment ago your guardian angel? Got it. Avrona, let's talk about your channel. So here's the channel. 6 videos a week, grinding it out. That's what I'm talking about. That's that YouTube spirit. This is Pokemon trading card game. So if you guys are not already familiar, let me just pull up a quick video so you know what's going on here. This advice applies for everyone, okay? Same thing with everybody in every channel review, but these are physical cards, showing the cards, talking about them, doing pack openings. You guys have probably seen these in stores. This is an extremely popular card game, one of the most popular trading card games of all time, next to something like Magic. My friends still play this game, and they're in their late 20s. They've been playing this for quite a long time. So, okay, so that's the deal. That's the type of videos here, right? Opening packs, talking strategy, talking cards, things of that variety. So, how do we improve this channel? First of all, let's take a look at Social Blade and see the stats. The stats are a little jacked on subscriber count. Looks like you got 1,000 subscribers in the last month. I don't think that happened. But this channel is getting about 1,000 views a month, but it has been relatively steady growth over time. So this is good. And grinding out 6 videos per week means this channel is dedicated, baby. Hustling, grinding, so the time resource is available. That's very, very important. However, there are a bunch of things you can do to improve your channel and to grow way more quickly than you are today. And I've got so much mind-bending advice for you. Hold on to your butts. Sip of coffee. Blue Angels Gaming, good to see you. Hey, Blue Angels, I'm going to get back to you on Twitter shortly. Sorry, I've been a little slow on my reply. Here's the deal. Let's first take a look at the research on Google Trends. Pokemon TCG. Hey, do you notice how I go to Google Trends every review? If you guys are not using Google Trends, then you are losing out on the best research tool available to humankind. So here's the deal. I looked up Pokemon TCG Avrona, and then I started looking at related topics down here to see what's being searched globally. And it turns out that it's TCG Online. Big time. TCG Online is a video game version of this game. And so I was comparing that with Pokemon Online, TCG Online as trends for YouTube specifically. Make sure that you are searching for YouTube. Notice how web is different and the categories are different here in terms of what's being searched versus YouTube. And it is very clear to me, based on actual data directly from Google, that the majority of, at least half of the interest around this topic that you're covering, Pokemon TCG, is the video game. Interesting. Okay. So this is something that is, for obvious reasons, it's going to be easier to cover a video game on a YouTube channel than it is a physical card game. But this is something that I think you need to deeply consider to open up your views on your channel. So let's get into your competitors. So your competitors out there, I searched for Pokemon TCG. You have 2 main competitors. You've got Mahoney's Tricky Gem, which is the trading card game channel right here. And then another big competitor is Dark Integral Gaming, which is Pokemon trading card game online. Notice how both of these channels have decent traction, and they've produced a lot of videos. There's a lot of things these channels are doing well that I think that you can learn from for your channel. And it is possible for your channel to cover both the physical card game and the online video game because you have a deep knowledge of Pokemon trading card game, and this could be the opportunity for you to become the ultimate Pokemon TCG channel overall, with an unlimited amount of content for both to completely own this trend. Before we go into what they're doing well and what they're not doing well, let's go back to your channel and look at how you're communicating what you do through your branding. Look at this avatar. Chat, without me saying anything, and I'll be quiet for just a minute, if you looked at that avatar, what do you think this channel's about? What is the channel about? The name plus the avatar. Just post it in chat. What would you think right out the gate? Go ahead. I'm giving you a few seconds to type your answer. Okay, so what I thought this channel was about, I thought it was a Minecraft channel, which I know you made some Minecraft videos back in the day. Looked like a Minecraft channel, maybe? And it looked like a kids channel. Like a kids Minecraft channel. That's not what your channel is. Your channel's all about TCG. If you look at Mahoney's Tricky Gem, look at that cool font. Look at those colors. This more clearly communicates what this is about, right? The fact that it's a gym. That's obviously gym reference from Pokemon itself. Also, the font feels more Pokemon, right? It's sort of that kind of thick anime-y font. Kind of reminds you of the culture around Pokemon. You can more clearly see what the subject of this is. If you go to your channel, it looks like Kids Minecraft. No idea, says Clash. Your face needs to be there. Tom Nash is recommending putting your face there. Yeah. So, okay, here's the deal. With your avatar, you either need to do something that directly references graphically Pokemon the trading card game graphically. So it could be a Pokeball. It could be, something like Tricky Gem custom art. You could use that artist I linked in chat earlier. Or you could just use your face. So it's up to you if you want to stay with the name Avrona. Given that you don't have that much traction on your YouTube channel yet, your brand doesn't really have that much equity yet in terms of this audience. So you're small enough right now for you to be able to pivot your brand. And I make this pitch to a lot of creators, and I'm going to make this pitch to you as well. I think that you should use your real name for this channel. It's early enough to use your real name. And that's your opportunity to stand out amongst the competition here. Your competition is using these names like Tricky Gem, Mahoney's Tricky Gem, and Dark Integral Gaming with a kitty cat. What if there was somebody who was making Pokemon the trading card game content that was a real human being? That would give you a competitive advantage to be a real human being covering this game with your face. And I can see the avatar now, and I can see the banner now. It's your face and you holding a card. Or like you holding it like this. And you can see the Pokemon the trading card game logo here on the card and your face in the avatar. Wouldn't that be clear? It's a channel about you and Pokemon the trading card game. Wow. Pretty simple, right? You'd look right at that avatar and know exactly what you're getting. Competitive advantage, clearly communicating your subject. Consider going with personal brand. No matter what you're interested in the future, if you go with who you are, whether it's Pokemon the trading card game here in your avatar when you change your channel name, if you take my advice, or it's the card games of the future, or the competitive games of the future. What if in 5 years from now you have a big channel, but Pokemon trading card game is dead? Your channel dies with it. What if the channel is about you as an individual and you just happen to be playing Pokemon right now? What if another card game comes out? What if the next Hearthstone comes out? What if you decide to get into online poker? What if your interests expand to other things, which they will in your life? Your personal brand will allow you to maybe remove that card and bring up the next one of your next interest if your channel name is your name. Consider using your real name for your brand. Personal brand. It could be just a huge boon for you on your channel. And I'm talking to all of you right now when it comes to your real name. Your real name is your God-given brand, not your parent-given brand. From the moment that you were 0 to the moment you die, you will always be your actual name. You can never escape your brand. So you can use other names like Avrona. I used Awall, which is a derivative of my name. I've used President Awall. I've used Awall versus these things. But at the end of the day, I'm always Andrew Wall. No matter what I do. No matter whether I'm covering gaming 5 years ago or I'm covering YouTube growth content today, I'm Andrew Wall for life. And you are whatever your real name is for the rest of your life. And the sooner you embrace that for your brand, the sooner you'll have a long-term focus to grow your online business. Let's talk more specific about your channel, though, because that's a hard decision to make, right? To move away from something that you've done for a long time with your name. I understand. Let's talk about your content strategy. So, what we discovered a moment ago is that with Google Trends, the online game is extremely popular. Arguably, way more popular, double the popularity of the physical card game. So you need to consider covering the video game in addition to the physical card game, right? This could be a competitive advantage to you. This number one competitor right here, let's look and see what your number one competitor is doing. He has these garbage thumbnails that just show 3 cards and have no information on them. That's an opportunity for you to make good thumbnails and have very clear value that you're delivering through your content if you cover the video game. And let's look and see what your competitor's got here. He's got a awkward looking green screen in the corner. He's showing his face, though. You see how he's showing who he really is? That's why people are interested. It's extremely engaging. The pop-ups on the screen are easy to see with this game, as you're aware. His brand is misaligned with a kitty cat with a hat on and his actual face here, so that's an opportunity for you to have a stronger brand. And he's just doing him playing the game and talking about it for 50 freaking minutes long. There is so much opportunity for you to compete against this YouTuber and to crush them. Or to collaborate with them. But look at these thumbnails. It's just educational gameplay content. He's like, here's the deck, I'm going to play it. Imagine if you created content about the video game, and instead of doing this generic vanilla gaming strategy like this guy's doing, just playing this game for 58 minutes, what if you created a deck and you made a video just about one deck? Educational content. And the thumbnail just shows a picture of the key card from that deck, and you have the name of the deck on the side. Right? And it's a 5-minute video, and it's how to use XYZ deck, or how to win with XYZ deck. Learn how to play Pokemon online. Educational videos that are edited and short, using your specialized knowledge about the game, is a huge opportunity for you just to blow past this other YouTuber and to get way more views than them on the platform. They're doing long-form gameplay content. Here's your edited content opportunity. Cool. Do you see the differentiation here that you can have with this gameplay content? They have bad thumbnails, they have subpar titles, their videos are too long, and their brand is weak. Here's a chance for you to strengthen your brand through a personal brand, to make shorter videos that are easily consumable, make great thumbnails and titles that are easily identifying what your content is about. You can just take market share. You can take market share today. I'm thinking about taking market share. That's how easy it would be. It would be so easy to take market share from this channel. Think about it. Seriously consider it. Now let's look at Mahoney's Tricky Gem. Like we talked about earlier, he's got a stronger brand than you because he clearly communicates that he's covering Pokemon the card game. Here are 2 Pokemon characters, obviously, with original artwork in the banner, playing the card game. Awesome. You go to his channel and you can see what his channel is about. That's cool. Now look at these thumbnails. Look at what he's doing around the card game in comparison to your thumbnails. And this is not me hating on you, but do you see the difference? Here's the competitor. And here's you. So let's talk about the differences, why your competitor is getting more views than you. Okay. Let's look at this video just as a random example, random new video. They show the key card here on the right, and it's a Pokemon deck profile. And they're describing specifically what this deck profile is here in the title. It could be much stronger. The value is not that clear. Is this a learn how to what this deck profile is? Is this learning how to win? It's not clear precisely what the value of this video is? Is it a how-to video? Is it a demo of it? It's not that clear, but then compare that to your thumbnails. Like you've got this deck here. The text is a little bit weaker. It looks like you put way less time into your thumbnail than your competitor did. Their text is bolder, and you can kind of identify what the video is about. A deck profile, at least, is some kind of indication of what type of review of that deck you're going to get. So here's a competitive advantage that you can have over this channel. Instead of just saying deck profile or Gengar deck, what if it's how to play that deck, or how to win with that deck, or how to use this card to crush your opponents, or how to use this strategy that I'm pointing to right now through cards to win. Making it more clear what the educational value is of your videos. Like, what's the point of this Gengar deck? Why is anybody going to click this video? It is not clear why I would click this video. It's just, here's a deck. You have to tell your audience why they should click. Your competitor isn't even doing that well. They just have better graphics than you. If you say why you should click that Gendar, I can't even say it, that deck, then that'll help you out considerably. Is there some sort of combo here that's interesting? Is this a deck that you can use to win? Is this a world championship deck? Is this the best deck at XYZ? Are you going to teach them how to cycle cards XYZ? You have to give them a very specific reason why to click this deck. Is it a new deck? Is it a best deck? Is it a unique deck? What about this deck do I want to click this video for? There's no clear reason. You have to give your viewers a clear reason to click. This goes to every single one of you that are watching right now. What is the clear reason for people to click your video? What is the clear value of your video? It has to fall into one of the 5 categories I talk about over and over and over again. People only click videos for one of 5 reasons. It's new, it's the best, it's unique, it's a challenge, or it's teaching you something, it's learning. If it's not one of those 5 things, you don't get any views. This video, I don't know what it is. It's probably learning, right? But it doesn't make it clear that it's learning. What if this was how to use a new World Championship Gengar deck? Think about that. How to use a new World Championship Gengar deck. That would get tens of thousands of views. You know why? Maybe not tens of thousands immediately. But the point is it would get way more views than your video currently is. Because currently your video communicates no value. But if it's a new World Championship best Gengar deck it's a how to use it, learning, those are 3 sets of value that your video would be delivering. All of you pay attention to this. That's 3 sets of value versus 0. That's being clearly communicated right now. 3 sets of value is going to get way more views than 0 value, right? So it's a fundamental shift in thinking for you about your content strategy. And your content needs to fall in one of those 5 categories: new, best, unique, learning, or challenge. If it doesn't fall in one of those, it's a dud. Cool. All right. I have some more advice for you, Evrona. We're not going to stop there. Let's talk about your revenue opportunities. So making money will help you buy more cards, maybe do more giveaways, and do things to grow your channel. By the way, ZXJ Gaming, welcome to chat. It's great to see a fresh face in chat. Anybody who hasn't spoken up yet, I will be answering more questions after this channel review. I'm going to make sure I go through all my initial thoughts on this initial channel review for Evrona. So here's a big revenue opportunity for you, Evrona. Every one of your videos that you make, like look at this video. What is this? By the way, never say what is this in a video, like in a thumbnail. You shouldn't be saying what is this. You should be talking about you should be indicating what the value of this is. Not saying what is it, but what the value of this is. If you ask what is something, people will be like, I don't care. You should be telling me why I should care. Saying what is XYZ is not a good thumbnail strategy. So obviously this is an amazing piece of merchandise, right? And you're opening it up and you're showing everybody. I kind of like the format of these. You could do a little bit wider angle camera here to show a little bit more. It's almost uncomfortably close with these openings. But regardless of that detail, you are demoing products all day on your channel. Sign up for Amazon Affiliate today. Sign up for Amazon Associate today. Every one of these videos where you're showing these products, you should be linking to it in the description below and saying, if you're interested in buying these packs, if you're interested in buying this set, if you're interested in buying these boosters, click the link below. You're leaving so much money on the table. You can make money every single time somebody buys Pokemon cards who watches your channel. And you say, look, if you click the link in the description below, Amazon Affiliate, just Google it. Oops. Amazon Affiliate is easy to apply for. You can become an Amazon Associate. If you guys click the links below, don't buy your Pokemon cards at the Walgreens. Don't buy your Pokemon cards at the Walmart. Don't buy your Pokemon cards at Target or wherever you're buying them. Buy them from me through Amazon, and I get money every time you buy Pokemon cards. You'll make more off of selling Pokemon cards on Amazon than you'll make off of ads on your videos. Maybe forever. You're just leaving money on the table. Do not leave money on the table. Your entire channel is basically selling products. So why aren't you making money off of selling those products? Wow. Seriously, Amazon Affiliate, you should do it. This could be the financial foundation that you need to grow your channel. Abdallah smashes in chat. Speaking of Nintendo-related things, what's up, Abdallah? Great to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So Amazon Affiliate can really boost your revenue, help you buy more cards, help you do giveaways, and help you grow your business. You can buy a better camera with a wide-angle lens. You can buy a better microphone. You can buy a better editing program, etc., etc., etc. Diversify your revenue today, especially when you're selling physical products like this. I give the same advice to M&J TV about his plush series, Pokemon Talks. His Pokemon Talks series is just showing plush toys, Pokemon plush. Why aren't you selling plush toys on Amazon? You're advertising someone else's product and making no money from it. At least make something, right? It's okay to sell stuff on Amazon. You should be making money off of something when you're promoting it. You're releasing all of your content for free. You got to make money somehow. Avrona, I still have some other advice for you. By the way, everybody who's tuning in, this is a new patron that I'm doing a mini channel review for. And as patrons continue to subscribe month after month, I do follow-ups with them. So we've got some follow-ups with some of my patrons after this channel review. But normally the initial channel reviews, I put extra love and time into looking into your avenues. Here's some social media advice on top of that, Avrona. You ready? Take G+ off of your profile. I'm sorry. Let's take a moment. Let's all take a moment and just remember how, and we're just toast to it. Let's just remember how G+ is dead forever. Cheers to G+. It was fun. G+. Google+, I had a lot of fun in your Hangouts. I liked your groups. I even liked the way you curated content on your platform. You had polls before everyone else. We were friends. I posted long text posts sometimes. On TGN, we got 5 million followers on G+ when it came out. It was so exciting. Those were the days. I'm going to miss you, man. G+ is dead, amigo. Take it off your profile. Everybody who's watching this video, take G+ off your profile. Cool. Now, I do have some specific Twitter and Instagram advice for you. So I made an entire video about Twitter. Check it out on my channel, how to get more views on Twitter. But right now, you're using your Twitter account to post YouTube links. You should only do that for live streams and then delete your post after the live stream's over. Each one of these posts where you're doing linking to an external video is hurting your Twitter profile and destroying your Twitter profile. You're also using too many hashtags. Use a maximum of 2 hashtags on Twitter. If you do more than 2 hashtags, it decreases the reach of your post. And if you're going to be promoting your videos on YouTube, do not link directly to that YouTube video. Instead, post a video natively on Twitter. I've got an entire video about this on my channel. Go check it out. I have a social media playlist curated on my channel. And the videos look like this. It's an actual video built into Twitter. And look, you cut a clip of that video under 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and then you have a watch now on YouTube button at the top. And you can upload a thumbnail. You can upload meta. It's searchable on YouTube. Like this video right here on Twitter got 574 views. On LinkedIn, it got 2,000 views. My YouTube version of it only got like 300 views in the first week. So this is an opportunity for you to get a lot more views on your content. And then people will click watch now on YouTube. And then they'll come over to your YouTube channel to watch the full video. That's how you Twitter, amigo. Okay? Stop posting links to your YouTube videos on Twitter. Do a clip of your YouTube video on Twitter and use the watch now on YouTube feature. Cool? Alrighty then. And as far as your Instagram strategy, this is another opportunity for you. I don't just talk about YouTube. Your socials matter a lot. Hey, Abdallah, I'm going to answer your questions here soon, okay? After this channel review. Instagram. Here's a huge opportunity for you to do card porn. I bet you have a lot of great cards. And I bet you open packs a lot and everything. Show sexy cards. And I know you're doing that sometimes on here. Film the openings. I like how you're doing this. You're showing some cool stuff here. Take better pictures of these cards. And just show card porn. Just amazing foils. Just unbelievably rare cards and like all your best cards. And maybe even like do something funny and like put the card on a pedestal and like take a picture of it in the park. Something like that with like a little bit of a background instead of just on a table, and like make it look like it's like godlike. Do photo shoots with your best cards. That kind of Pokemon card porn on Instagram could get tons of traction. And then you tag all of these hashtags you're doing for Pokemon, the trading card game, and your pictures would be next level and would exceed all your competitors. Foils. I bet you have all the rare cards. You know you do. Do card porn videos. Like go to your like local museum or something that has like a gorgeous looking old building or historical building that looks super prestigious and get like a little card stand. I'm not joking. Get a little card stand and then do like a photo shoot with your cards and take like a picture of like a ton of your cards, your best ones, with like this prestigious looking expensive background. I'm serious. That would crush on Instagram. You would get tons of traction on Instagram. And then guess what you could do? Link your Amazon affiliate link right here at the top of your profile and sell lots of Pokemon cards. Make money off of Instagram. Grow on Instagram. It's that simple. Card porn. Another thing you can do on Instagram as well is use the use IGTV. I don't know if how familiar you are with IGTV, but IGTV is Instagram's new video platform. It is vertical format, which is something that could really work for card content and for more card porn content. So you can film openings with it. You can also show the cards and talk about them in IGTV. It's a vertical format like this, and that would be extremely useful for you, once again, so that you can go sell the cards on Amazon. I just gave you ungodly amounts of advice. That's enough for now. I will follow up with you in future live streams and in the future. Avrona, you have so much potential. I recommend that you create a personal brand, that you expand into the video game as well. You improve your thumbnails by communicating, and your titles and your videos by communicating clear value, either new, best, unique, learning, or challenge. And then increase your traction on social media by taking the tips that I gave you. And most importantly for your money, register for Amazon affiliate today. Channel review complete. I hope that was helpful for you. And you have a good friend who paid for this so that you could get a channel review. It's a very good friend. Cool. I will take a sip of coffee and then take your questions in chat until we follow up with my other patrons. Crypto for the People, Jeff TV, M&J TV, Echo Gaming. I'll try to get to all of you in a half hour. Ooh, there's so much to cover. All right, let me take a look through the chat here. Abdallah, I got to cover Abdallah here. Since YouTube is related to Google, wouldn't it make sense just to just leave it? I don't understand that question. To just leave what? I don't understand. Help me out with the context on that. Can you do your YouTube setup? Yeah, like as in my production setup here, I can tell you a little bit about what I have. I need to sign up for Amazon affiliate since I recommend products so often. So this is a Rode Procaster mic. Here, I'll show you the stand too. It's a Rode Procaster mic, and I've got the official Rode boom, the shock mount, the windscreen as well, and I bought some specialized mic XLRs, and that's my audio. I run that through a Focusrite double channel mixer, which is down here. Actually, single channel mixer, which is my nice preamp that cleans up this audio to make it sound sexy. Also, I run my audio. Everything that I'm streaming right now is through OBS. And I run a condenser filter as well as a noise suppression filter when I go live. I'm only streaming in 720p because of bandwidth issues at this location, but the quality is there because of the compression and the quality of this microphone. My camera I'm using right now is a Logitech Brio webcam. It's the best webcam on the market. It's $179. Behind me, I've got an Elgato green screen. And then I've got two newer LED stand lights that are $179. And then my computer itself is a very expensive Asus gaming laptop. It was like $2,400 a couple years ago. That's it. That's my setup. I've got 3-point lining, Elgato green screen, godlike microphone, good webcam, an OBS, and a laptop. That's my setup right here. Oh yeah, and then I got these Sony MDR headphones. God, they're good. Oh, let me show you. You see how comfortable that looks? Oh my gosh, the comfort levels. Look at those squishy pads. Sony knows how to deliver, baby. Oh, so squishy. So good. Alrighty, question from Abdallah Smash. Oh yeah, repaste your question, man. If I don't see it in chat right now, repaste your question. Please, Blue Angels. I missed your question. I'm sorry. Question from Abdallah Smash. What's the point of removing your G Plus link from your banner? I guess the question is, what's the point of having your G Plus link in your banner? There's no point. There's literally no reason to leave your G Plus link on your YouTube profile. When people click it, you're getting them to leave YouTube. Leaving YouTube is bad. In all cases, even if you're leaving YouTube to go to another Google site, it's bad. So if you're going to get people to leave YouTube with links in your banner, you better have a damn good reason for them to leave. And there is no reason to go to G Plus right now. It is a completely dead social media platform. I recommend everyone take G Plus out of their profile immediately. Don't link to G Plus. It's not doing anything for you. There's no real audience there for you. Twitter is way more important. Instagram's way more important. Okay? Those two platforms are the most important for creators, Twitter and Instagram. And your main action that you have up in your banner in the featured slot should be things that make you money. So it should be your Patreon, if you have a Patreon. It should be going to your website if you have a website. It should be buying your merchandise if you have a merch store. It should be something there that generates leads or generates revenue. That should be your main featured action in your banner. Do not put subscribe in your banner. There's already a subscribe button. Your banner, your featured item in your banner should be something that makes you money, and then your other links after that should be your most active social profiles, most likely Twitter and Instagram. Facebook, there's really not that much of a point of linking to Facebook unless you have a Facebook group, because Facebook is pay to play. You can't reach your own audience on Facebook without paying, but Instagram and Twitter still have some organic traction. Cool. Side note, you never understood why YouTubers leave their mic on their screen. Doesn't it distract from viewers seeing you on screen? I leave my mic on screen because I want it to be as close to my mouth as humanly possible. So check it out. Here's what it sounds like when it's off screen. And I'm going to position it pretty well here. It's basically off screen. It's almost off screen. It's not even off screen here. But hey guys, do I sound as good right now? What's going on, everybody? It's Andrew Wall here. My mic is a little bit further away. It's even just that far away. What's the difference in audio quality for you right now? Now let's bring it in right here. What sounds better to you? The mic being right here, or the mic being where it was a moment ago? That's why I keep my mic right here, is because the audio quality is just so much better when you talk directly into the microphone. You miss my gaming videos? I miss doing gaming videos. Prodigy Illusion. I'm going to do them at some point in the future, but I'm not going to do them right this moment. So I'm trying to help people grow their channels on YouTube. That's the thing I'm a world-leading expert at. And gaming content is something that my interest changes a lot when it comes to what games I'm covering or what games I like, and that's really bad for a gaming channel. But you know what hasn't changed over the last 9 years? Me trying to help YouTubers grow. So I'm going to stick with that because that's the one thing that's stayed constant in my life for the last 9 years. And it's probably the thing that I will be sticking with probably for the rest of my career. So I should build a bigger audience. But yeah, I think a lot of YouTubers put their mic on their screen. And I'll take one more question after this, and I need to cover my other patrons. I think a lot of YouTubers put their mic on screen because they think it makes them look more legit. Like, look, it's a mic. It feels like radio. It feels like professional production. Like, look at my mic. It's kind of like, it's like, I guess it's like flexing in a way, I guess. It's a form of flexing. Curiosity Gaming, why the hell are you not getting notified? I don't know why you're not getting notified when I go live. Isn't there a way to adjust that a bit for extension? Just wondering. Oh, on this mic? Yeah, the thing is, this mic's so gigantic, and it rewards talking directly into it as a mic. It's not best to have anywhere but right here, but there are shotgun mics, like other Rode mics, that if I kept like behind my camera way back there, it would pick me up. It's just all about like selecting the right microphone that if you don't want it in frame, select one that can pick up your voice from like 1.5 feet away. Cool? You're loving the stream? That's what I'm talking about. You have over 5K subs and you only make $200 a month purely from YouTube income, sis bros. There you go. Don't rely only on YouTube income. Get affiliate programs going. Get your sponsorships going. Get your donations going. Get your merchandise going. You have to diversify your revenue streams. Okay, last question. Blue Angels Gaming says, I live in an apartment and it's very hard arranging a green screen. I have a blurry problem. Would you recommend a blanket screen or a pop-out one? I would only recommend one green screen. I'm going to show it on screen right now. I should have an Amazon affiliate link, but I don't. So when I'm recommending this to you right now, it's not because I want money. It's because I actually love this product. It is the best. I used to use a blanket green screen. Do not use a blanket green screen. Use the Elgato green screen. This is it. It's $149. It's what I'm using right now. Do you see how airtight my green screen is right now? I've got a white shirt. You should see green bleed all over me right now. Elgato's green screen, $149. You cannot beat it. It rolls up into a metal case. It's the shit, man. Do you see how tight it is? The only green screen you can see is like through my blonde hair on the top of my head, which is almost impossible to chroma key out. Elgato's green screen. We need to move into the next piece of advice for a patron that gave me a $50 super chat last week. Jesus, man. One of my most generous patrons, Crypto for the People. Crypto for the People. I have some crypto advice for you. And it is not how to better invest using cryptocurrencies. It is how to improve your thumbnails. So Crypto for the People, I did a whole channel review for them last week. They're a new patron. However, I want to help you out with your thumbnails, amigo. Follow-up time with patrons. Here are the thumbnails that he's been creating. And feel free to share your opinions in chat on these thumbnails. So prior, he was doing no thumbnail. And he was just choosing like auto-generated thumbnails. This is a cryptocurrency channel with this big beefy dude who's super intense. And he's like kicking ass and he's just amazing. And collecting crypto, he's a badass. God, he's such a badass. And so my recommendation was to emphasize his physical prowess and his kicking ass element as a part of his brand. And to have crypto just happen to be the topic right now. So anyway, he started making custom thumbnails. Looks like he started taking pictures. and thumbsing up and like doing a smiley face and stuff and starting to do some custom thumbnails. I'll be honest with you, man. These thumbnails, I'm glad you're doing custom thumbnails. They are almost worse than your previous ones. I'm sorry. Sometimes I say things and I know I'm like, am I going to hurt their feelings? I like you, man. But I got to keep it real with you. They're almost worse than your previous auto-generated thumbnails. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings there. I just got to keep it 100 with you, amigo. And at least these thumbnails don't have distracting elements from your face. These new thumbnails with these squares and stuff are just so distracting from you. You're the main article. You're the genuine article. And so learning Photoshop skills is hard, and it will take time. I understand that. And to make really high quality content, why don't I have an affiliate to this? I know I should have an affiliate. I know it's Facepalm Tom. I know. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm not all about the money, Tom. I do want to make money, though. Okay, so back to the thumbnails. These squares are distracting from you. And if you don't have the Photoshop skills yet to cut out yourself to make a custom thumbnail using your likeness, I have a recommendation for you. It's called drumroll. Actually, let's do something fun in chat. Take a look at these thumbnails. Let me do some super zoom ins. Take a look at these thumbnails, and then specifically take a look at this thumbnail right here. Credits, baby. I want honest chat here. I'm going to show you 3 thumbnail options. Okay? There's this one. 3 monster reasons credits is the next big platform. I actually kind of like that title. All right, take a look, absorb it. Everyone absorb this thumbnail. We're going to help out crypto for the people here, okay? Absorb this. Cool? I'm going to show you 2 other thumbnail options. Let me know which one you think is better. So this is option number 1. This is option number 2. That's the logo of credits. And this is option number 3. Which one do you think is a stronger composition to get clicks on a video titled 3 Monster Reasons Why Credits is the Next Big Platform? 1, 2, or 3? And imagine that this is him in 3, not this cartoon garbage. 1, 2, or 3? Put it in chat. Bum 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 bottom. Bum 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 bottom. 1, 2, or 3? And this is him in 3, not this cartoon. Bum 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 bottom. Hit me with it. I'm just giving you a second to reply, and then we will get back to it. Whenever I ask you guys for this stuff, I want whoever's watching to get the unadulterated truth from others as well. Canva's great, but it has a glass ceiling. Yeah, I know. I recommend it for beginners. I agree, Tom. Alrighty then. It looks like the unanimous agreement of the community here, fellow YouTubers and what have you, is that number 3 is the strongest composition. Why is number 3 the strongest composition? Here's why I think it is. I agree. I'm glad you guys picked number 3. I made these in Canva, and I'm sharing this with you guys because this is a free tool. I use it for some of my thumbnail compositions because it's good. It's a good program if you're looking to use if you're looking to make basic thumbnails. This is why credits is the future. So you're learning something new. You're learning. So there's 2 values communicated here. And if this is you in this thumbnail, Crypto for the People, with your flex, you don't necessarily have to have the logos on your muscles, but I think that would be a funny touch. Then it's emphasizing your brand here as well. So it's this kick-ass dude in something that's new, and he's going to teach you all about it. Damn, that looks awesome. God, that would be a kick-ass thumbnail. Just imagine you with your freaking guns right here. This is why credits is the future. We're kicking ass. We're collecting crypto. Let's go. That is an ass kicker of a thumbnail, dude. Ah, so much potential on your channel, man. As opposed to that. I'm just trying to inspire you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to inspire you. That with something like Canva, it took me 10 minutes to make this. Tops. Something like Canva, you can create thumbnails that are 10 times more effective than your current thumbnails. You don't even have to put yourself there. Just use this icon. Cool? Cool. I hope that was helpful, Crypto, for the people. I love you, man. You have so much potential. Gotta make some better thumbnails, amigo. Follow-up advice done on Crypto for the people. I don't know. I'm on this anime kick today. I don't know why. Beautiful. Curiosity Gaming. If you ever consider doing gaming again, you should get into VR. You know that's right. Alrighty then. Thank you for participating in that last item. Blue Angels was concerned about Elgato, the space to store it. Very small apartment. You can slide it under your bed. So it's really, really small. Like it collapses just like this big. It's really long though, but you slide. It's like one of those things you slide under your bed. Think of it as like a pair of skis stacked on top of each other. Jeff TV check-in. I cannot believe Jeff TV. Jeff TV, well, another one of my insider patrons, is this kid has potential, man. Jeff TV has big potential. All right, so last week I told him, you know what? You've got a 50-50 shot of your comedy videos getting viral shares. Well, you know what? It turns out it's more than 50-50. It is a 75% chance so far. I can't believe it, man. All right, so look, his videos prior to this, his comedy videos, like 200 views, 500 views, not getting much, maybe 1K views sometimes. He's got these 30-second comedy videos he's been making. One of them got 200 views, then 5K views, 13K views, and the sex position video, it got 6K views, man. It was like 100 last week when we did our stream. It got 6K views. Oh my God. Jeff TV. Do you know how hard it is to do what you're doing? To make 30-second videos, get thousands of views like that on a channel with 200 subscribers? I see you change your banner as well. Jeff, I'm not trying to just flatter you. You have talent. You can't teach someone how to do that. All I can do is teach you how to change your mindset, how to think about content strategy differently, how to teach you about the platform. I can coach you through your individual items, but I can't teach you to have talent. That's just talent. 30-second videos just don't work on YouTube generally. They just don't. Talent. Keep making shorts. Just keep going. 3 out of 4 are a hit so far. You just have to keep making these videos, Jeff. Like, holy crap. I cannot believe, I've never seen anybody be able to pull this off on a tiny channel like yours. Keep going. That's all I have to say. Just keep doing this. Do not stop doing this. Can you guys believe it? I can't believe it. I haven't seen anything like this before. I've looked at tens of thousands of channels. I've never seen anything like that before. 200, 500 views a video, and then 5K, 13K, 6K. 30-second video once per week. It's just talent. It's just an eye for what's shareable. And just being funny. Yeah. It's just like a shrug. Like, don't stop. I'll give you feedback on your thumbnails and stuff on your future videos when you release them, but keep going. If you keep it up like this, you're going to get one that gets 100K. And eventually, 20 videos down the road, you're going to get one that gets 1 million. Keep going. Advice complete. Next piece of advice, M and J TV, my friends. Our Pokemon channels are Do I just attract Pokemon channels naturally? Oh, shoot. What is the name of the stuff that you give Pokemon to attract them? Oh, I used to know. I played a lot of Pokemon, but a long time ago. Shit, I forgot. Well, Pokemon joke not complete. But here's the deal. I advised M&J TV last stream to just be transparent with his audience about the money he needs. Not just wants to buy a Ferrari here, but the money he needs to be able to take his online business to the next level. He wants to do more creative projects that require a higher production value, and he needs money to do it. Makes sense. That's not a greedy thing. He has creative needs that he needs to fulfilled, and in order to fulfill those creative needs, he has financial goals that he needs to hit. So what did he do? Right after I gave him that advice, he did this live stream on YouTube. Normally his live streams got like what, $100 or $200 per live stream? Oh, you can't see it. It's at the bottom. Hold on. Let me zoom out. $100 or $200 per live stream prior to doing my strategy. Right here. $715 in super chats on this live stream out of his 300 goal using my strategy. And he got a bunch of sponsors. All right, so I'm going to re-emphasize what I said last time. I'm not bragging on myself. This is not a brag on me. This is a brag on the strategy. And the strategy is this. When you give away hundreds and thousands of pieces of content over years and build up good karma and good karma and good karma with your community, and you want to take your online business to the next level, you can ask your community for money to help you do that. If you're transparent with them, and if you do it through live streams, they will give you the money. But you have to tell them why you want the money. You have to tell them why the money matters to you and what you're going to do with it. And you have to be genuine, and it has to be for a reason that is in your heart, a good reason. And in this case, it is. He wants to make better content, more amazing content for his audience. And so he told his audience all about that and the financial goals he has and the challenges he's having. He finally opened up that financial component of being a YouTuber all the way on the stream. And they just gave him tons of money. It's not just M&J TV, guys. I'm doing it on channels I do through my work. Anytime anybody actually takes my advice on this, it works. Assuming that you have got good karma with your community and that you've been just paying it forward for so long. I'm just really happy, man. I'm just so happy for you that you were willing to put yourself out there like this, because it's hard. It is hard to get on screen and to tell people that you want money and that you need money. Like for some people, it feels like begging or something. It's not, though. It's like, I want to provide more value. I want to make better content. You know? Anyway, it really worked out. I'm going to upload that VOD as a whole separate VOD about how to ask for money through live streams, but the strategy worked. Anybody out there who's live streaming, take note. Now, one side note, and I'm going to make a separate video all about this, is the economics of super chats. YouTube takes a significant amount of that money. So M&J will be looking at non-super chat options for donations, but this proved the concept. I wasn't lying last time, guys, when I told you, you just have to be straightforward with your audience about why you want the money, and they'll just give it to you. I'm serious. When I tell you guys, I want you to become my patron, because I want to help you. Like, I've got this Patreon page right here. I'm asking you guys for money with this page because I want to help you. When you pay me money, that enables me to help more of you. And I'm doing this because I genuinely want to help you. I hope you can see that through my content and the way I talk about this and how much effort I put in. To people that pay me $25, I try to give way more value than people are paying for because I care and I love it. I've finally become comfortable enough with myself, and it took me years, to be comfortable enough with myself and my intentions in life to be able to ask people for money like this. The sooner you can start doing that as a creator, the sooner you can become more successful financially, and you can start doing things that you want to do on the internet. Do you know how hard it was for me to ask somebody for $150 publicly to help them with their YouTube channel? That was not easy for me. M&J TV signed up though. And for me, it was just like a huge, oh God, thank God moment. Not thank God I need the money because I'm going to be out on the streets. It was a thank God somebody thought it was worth it. And it was validating to me to get that money in exchange for the services. I want to provide people like M&J TV that service. And so when you put yourself out there and you provide value, people will give you money. They will. It's not greedy. It's not for the wrong reasons. It's just real. You need money to be able to do what you want to do every day. And people understand that. It's okay to be honest. All right. I got one more thing. Echo Gaming, I didn't forget about you, boy. You ready for this one? I was just in... Okay, we're almost to the end of the live stream here. I was just browsing Echo Gaming's channel. As I do, I tend to creep on your live stream. Sometimes I'll hop in there and chat. And what I found was one of the best gaming thumbnails of all time. I can't believe it. I didn't even notice it before. You've been asking me for thumbnail advice, and I was looking through your channel, and I just saw the most ice-cold killer thumbnail format on your entire channel. And I said, you know what, Echo? I've got to show you the format that you just stumbled upon that got big performance, but you never repeated again. So I was going up, and I was going up, and then all of a sudden I saw something, and it just jumped out at me. Rays of light. Oh, do you guys see it? Oh, which thumbnail on this page is the winner? I want to see if you guys see it, just visually. Which thumbnail that's on the screen right now is the best? Type in like the first couple words of text on the thumbnail. I'll disappear for a moment. Let me know if you guys see it too. Which one? I disappeared. Type it into chat. Type in the first few words. I'll give you 20 seconds. I want to see if it's just me. I see you guys saying stuff. It looks like everybody sees it but you, Echo. Everybody sees it but you, Echo. I'm glad we're pointing it out, and I'm glad other people are validating. Yeah, everybody but Echo sees you. Sees the best element of this. Okay, never mind. There's a few other opinions there. But the majority of us agree that this thumbnail right here, New Valk Attack, is the best thumbnail. I think it's the best thumbnail you've ever made. Hands down. This format is so eye-catching and good. The border on the sides, how it... Here's all the reasons why it's so good. Are you ready? Take notes. It's so good for all of these reasons. I'm going to look at it on my other monitor. New is in the thumbnail. So there's the new value. There's a border around the thumbnail, but the border doesn't help that much. But the border is the same color as the character on the inside. And then there are lines connecting that border to the middle of that character's head, bringing the focus in on the Valkyrie character. So you're bringing naturally and so organically in this thumbnail from the border, you're bringing all the focus in, bam, on the Valkyrie's head with your design elements there. Then you've got a little outline of her, and she's looking direct to camera with a really eye-catching face that is, it's eye-catching because she's looking right at you and she's engaging you. All right? And then the text itself is high contrast in comparison to the all gold background. The white with the black there contrasts really heavily. And then that blue is literally on the color spectrum, the contrast color in comparison to your gold color on the thumbnail. This is the best thumbnail you've ever made. And it's one of the best gaming thumbnails I've seen recently. And I look at thousands of gaming thumbnails every month. Take that format and see if you can repeat that success of the border that leads into a focus element on a character, the character looking direct to camera or having some kind of engaging face, and then the high contrast color surrounded in black that contrasts with that background element. That thumbnail is just such an ass kicker of a thumbnail. And the video got way more views than your other videos. Wow. I hope that was helpful to you. Seriously, sometimes you stumble across formats and it's good and you just don't repeat it again. Like, you just keep moving. You're like, I just didn't even notice. That format was just such a good format. There you go. Hopefully that was helpful. Masterclass complete. I don't know why I'm doing the anime sound. I'm just obsessed with it today for some reason. Thank you all so much for being here for this 1.5 hour long session. I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate the new patron I got. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you clash bashing. You're amazing. There's not going to be a live stream next week. I am going to be releasing daily videos next week. The following week, I will have 2 live streams. One on Monday and one on Tuesday to make up for next week. Because next week, I'm going to go visit my family. And I can't bring my whole live stream setup with me. But I will still be answering your inquiries on Patreon. I will still be releasing daily content. I'll be releasing daily content on social media. And I'll be servicing all of my patrons in the meantime. However, the live stream won't be next Friday. It will be next Monday and Friday. So you'll have to wait one additional business day to get that live stream next week. But Clash Batching will be my first channel review on that stream. I appreciate all of you. Tom Nash, thank you for stopping by as well. Subscribe to Tom Nash's channel if you haven't already. Good guy. I'll bring him on my channel here soon. And then that will complete this live stream. Have a great day. Keep making incredible content. Never give up. And always take a step back and to try to take an objective perspective on your content strategy and what you're doing and focus on the long term. Have a great day. Have a good weekend too.